You are head of the Yachting Department at Fenech and Fenech. Would you like to share with us what your areas of responsibility are?
So the Yachting Department was set up in 2006 in a direct response to the realization that the yachting sector was experiencing tremendous growth in Malta. And since then, we have been extremely successful in attracting a significant number of high-profile clients and financial institutions that service these clients. On a day-to-day basis, our areas of practice would cover assistance with sale and purchase agreements, setting up owning entities, registration of private and commercial yachts, advising on tax structuring, commercial importations, employment law assistance. So in reality, all ancillary services that would be associated with the ownership and operation of these assets.
Does yachting represent a sector in which there was always a substantial amount of overseas interest?
Well, the first thing I would say is that the Malta flag experienced significant inroads years ago with regard to the merchant fleet. So it was only natural that over the years, the experience gained in that sector would spill over and manifest itself in the yachting sector. I would say that the yachting sector became extremely popular in Malta in the sense of Malta being associated with a premier yachting jurisdiction about 12 years ago, when the government at the time realized the potential that this very niche area could have with regard to a maritime nation such as Malta. And at the time, a concerted effort was made to introduce a number of measures and legal initiatives to attract owners to our shores, both literally and metaphorically.
What added value does Malta offer the yachting sector?
So the advantages that Malta would offer yacht owners could be distinguished mainly in two categories. So you have the legal, flag, tax and corporate services on the one hand, and on the other, from the logistical side, all the services that would be given to owners calling to our shores, which would encompass the marinas, yachts, suppliers, and all service providers catering to that aspect of the industry. Today, Malta is a leading jurisdiction with regard to the registration of super yachts. It is the largest European flag, and it is a leading jurisdiction for corporate tax and legal services. The Maltese flag also offers the opportunity to Maltese owners to apply for the tonnage tax regime, which would envisage, if the application is accepted by the registrar of ships, that ship owners would pay a fixed annual tonnage fee to the registry in lieu of tax on income deriving from shipping activities. The Malta flag also offers tremendous protection to financiers, which has led to leading financiers extending credit to vessels, to yachts that are registered under the Malta flag. I also have to say that this is a sector which is in a constant state of evolution. In fact, way back in 2005, the Maltese authorities had launched guidelines relating to the taxation of the supply of pleasure yachts, which for over 10 years represented one of the main, if not the main, mechanism for the owners of private yachts wishing to obtain VAT-paid status on the vessel. In March of this year, 2019, the Maltese authorities, in light of the experience and knowledge garnered in the application of the previous guidelines, launched revised guidelines relating to the taxation of pleasure yachts.